Hello there guys, and welcome back to the BMW Guide channel. And today we're going to be discussing BMW coding, and I'm going to be explaining basically what BMW coding is. So you may have seen in a couple of videos that I've done recently, or on basically forums, YouTube, all that sort of stuff. Everyone's talking about coding with BMWs, and it is sort of spreading into other vehicle manufacturers as well. I know a lot of the Volkswagen Audi Group products have now got coding abilities, but really it started off mainly with the BMW coding scene. So there are numerous little products out there that enable you to code your BMW, and essentially all coding is sort of customizing various bits about the car through the computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how it works. So I use a piece of software called Carly for BMW, and you can pick this up for around, well, you can pick up the OBD2 adapter. So essentially this plugs into your car, this OBD2 adapter. I've just had that little bit in because I found it was an absolute nightmare to try and get out again. But this plugs into your OBD ports here, if I can get it the right way, of course, like that. And then you can connect it to your smartphone, which I currently have. You can connect it to your smartphone, which will then Bluetooth connect it, and basically give you free reign via the software to change anything on your car. So you can change everything really, from the way that the instrument cluster works, the information that it displays, all in here. So you can add digital speedometers, change the units, you can change others various bits. There's plenty of stuff you can do on that. Also you can do stuff with the climate control. You can change how it displays it in here. You can also change the defaults, whether it remembers what you had it on previously. You can do things like code out the start stop, which essentially means that the start stop doesn't work anymore, which is quite beneficial really, if you want to save your engine. You can add things like this panic alarm, like that, which is done by pressing the boot button, and you can also change that alarm. As that, you may notice that might be different to your car. That's because that's been coded in, that alarm. You can add things like the welcome lights, which can be activated just by tapping the boot button there and there, as you can see. This also illuminates our under door handle lights if we lock it, and then if we open the car again, obviously these are now follow me home lights, and essentially what they do is they stay on for a selected period of time. Via coding you can basically choose how long you want each light to stay on for, and which lights you want to stay on. So mine is set to about 2 minutes after I leave the car, and essentially what that is designed to do, so as you can see here, I've got some gates pitch black. It will illuminate the driveway so that I can go and do those gates without being blinded in the dark, basically. And then when we unlock the car, we get greeted by fog lights and main beams. Dip beam. So that is sort of a crash course into the sort of stuff you can do with coding. Other things that I've done is coding it so that the mirrors can fold in when you lock the car. I don't have that on this car at the moment, but that is something you can do. But stuff I have done is stuff like the brake force display. So when I brake at a certain sort of hardness, if that makes any sense whatsoever, so if I brake really hard, now my rear lights will flash, and also the hazards will come on. And that actually brings me on to another bit that I've coded, and that is to double flash the hazards when they're applied, just to sort of catch people's attention. So as you can see there, it's double flashing, and there we are. Can you see they're double flashing there, which I think just grabs people's attention a lot more than just standard. So and also one of the funny things you can code with the hazard lights is that if you crash, how the hazard lights automatically come on and display. So yeah, but other benefits of this sort of coding software is the fact that you can do all sorts of stuff with engine diagnostics as well. For example, with Carly you can run full engine diagnostics on the car, which then allows you to fix any sort of faults, regenerate DPFs as well if you want. Yeah, it's definitely a good little bit of software. Also for automatic cars, I know I keep adding things also, but basically you can remap the gearbox, sort of reset it to its default settings, because these computer gearboxes, well, the automatic ones, obviously mine isn't an automatic, but what they can do is they can actually learn the way that you drive via a computer, obviously artificial intelligence, and they will sort of learn to adapt to your driving. So if you're buying a second-hand car, automatic car, then that can often be worth doing, because you may find that you don't get on with the gearbox to start off with, but that is probably why, because it's learned someone else's driving. Another final thing that you can do with Carly and the coding is coding in new batteries. So sometimes if you have a battery replaced on your car, which is in the boot of the car, then what will happen is the car will throw up like a warning light or an engine management light saying it doesn't recognise the battery. And what you basically can do with Carly is code the car so it recognises the new battery. So yeah, it's just a quick little overview about coding, all the sort of capabilities of it. If it's something that you're interested in, feel free to contact me, or just go in the description below. And if it's definitely something that you want to sort of see more videos on, let me know, guys, because I'm sort of basing my channel and the direction of my channel on the feedback that you guys give me. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.